This week, the market is bracing for the release of Bloomburrow, so things are a little slower, but there's still some interesting cards to look at. This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pre-order Bloomburrow, Dustmore House of Horror, or find a number of other great products on their website. Remember, shipping is free in the United States if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles. And if you're looking for a direct link to the site, check out the description or the comment section below. You'll find the links in both places. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where today we're looking at the top 10 hottest cards of the week. And like I said in the cold open, the secondary market is a little slower this week. A lot of people are waiting for Bloomburrow to come out and kind of see where things go from there. But this is still a very interesting top 10 list with some different cards on it. Quickly before we get started though, just a couple things. I do want to say thank you to a few viewers who gave super thanks tips recently. Dual Brain MTG actually gave one a week ago. I forgot to include them last week, so thank you, Dual Brain. Much appreciated. Paul Dodd did give a super thanks tip last week, as did Todd Branch. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Todd. And again, thank you, Dual Brain MTG. Your generous tips truly help the channel a lot. Thank you very much. And I also want to say thank you to one of our gold patrons, and that is Thomas Wright. Thomas has been a gold patron for quite some time. Thomas, thank you for all your support for the channel. I couldn't do it without viewers like yourself. I really appreciate the support. And now, without any further ado, let's get into it. Coming in at number 10 is Wheel and Deal from Onslaught. It goes up 226 to 1525. That's a 17% increase. This does get some commander play in builds like Nekusar the Mind Razor and Xeris the Writhing Storm, for example, but Wheel and Deal dried up a little online this week, resulting in a bit of a jump. It is true that the card can be hard to find at times since it was only printed twice, once in Onslaught and once as part of the Showcase March of the Machine Volume 1 Secret Lair. Coming in at number 9 is Sun Cleanser. It goes up 254 to 804. That's a 46% increase. This one-print wonder has quickly become a modern sideboard staple, used to remove energy counters in order to deal with the new energy threat brought to the format courtesy of a bunch of cards from Modern Horizons 3. Popular decks like Bant-Nadu, Boros Energy, and Mardu Energy are all using it. In fact, I occasionally even see Bant-Nadu throw a copy in the main. Additionally, Sun Cleanser gets a tad bit of commander play. Sometimes it's in Safi Eriksdotter builds, for example, but Modern truly is the key driver here. As long as energy remains a modern threat, Sun Cleanser will be sought after. If the meta shifts away from energy at some point, it will drop quickly. Number 8 is Crystal Spray, up 266 to 1606. That's a 20% increase. This was our number 4 card on the cold list last week, but it rebounds some this week. You might remember, back at the start of May, the professor from Tilley Community College made a video with Sam from Ristic Studies highlighting a single deck casual format known as Forgetful Fish. This format is a fun way to play a quick game in between rounds of a tournament, and the additional exposure led to a lot of new interest. The Crystal Spray is being filled, or rather it's been filling, some of those Forgetful Fish decks. Now, it was not used in the build featured on Tilley Community College, but nevertheless, it is still a popular choice for Forgetful Fish. This card has stayed elevated longer and even surged after some of the Forgetful Fish cards cooled off, due to the fact that Crystal Spray is a 24-year-old one-print wonder. Our number 7 card is Consigned to Memory, up 311 to 438. That's a 245% increase. This Modern Horizons 3 Uncommon is seeing play in a bunch of formats, and it is in a lot of highly played decks. First off, it is only getting a little commander play. It's in a few builds there, like Toxrill the Corrosive, for example. In Legacy, though, this is appearing in a bunch of sideboards. The most popular decks running it are 4-Color Zenith, Jeskai Control. Sometimes it's in Reanimator, Grixis Tempo, as well as Beanstalk Control too. It's also in a ton of modern sideboards though. The most highly played decks running it there include Jeskai Control, Goryo's Vengeance, Dimir Murktide. Sometimes it's found in Bant-Nadu. But you watch these videos enough to know there's more to the story than just that. The reason this card is spiking so aggressively this week is because Aspiring Spike ran 4 copies of this in the main of a modern Madcap Experiment Platinum Empyrean combo deck. The deck used different cards that played well with Consigned to Memory, like Lotus Field, for example. Our number 6 card this week is Worldfire, up 319 to 1918. That's a 20% increase. This one-print wonder is spiking hard thanks to a new card from Bloomburrow. The card is the infamous Cruel Claw, and a lot of commander players are building decks that consist of this as a commander, Whirlfire, and 98 lands. Once you get the infamous Cruel Claw to deal combat damage, you'll be able to play your only non-land card in the deck, Whirlfire, by discarding a card. After that, you simply put your opponents away with lands that can deal direct damage or can become creatures and attack. It is possible to win quite quickly with this combo, and as soon as you find a new commander playgroup, you could do it all over again. Okay, before we get to our top 5, just a fast reminder, this video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now you can pick up Bloomburrow there. You can also pre-order Dustmore and House of Horror, and find a whole lot of other great items, both MTG and otherwise. Remember, if your order's over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Also, if you're looking for a direct link to their site, just check out the comments section or the description below. I do have links posted in both of those places. Now, without any further ado, let's look at the top 5. Number 5 is Psychic Possession. This goes up 467 to 773. That's a 153% increase. Here's another one-print wonder that is spiking because of Bloomburrow. Many wanted to upgrade the upcoming Peace Offering Commander deck, while others want to put it in fresh builds around the front-facing commander from there, Miss Bumbleflower. Psychic Possession will work well in these Miss Bumbleflower group hug decks. Number 4 is Nesting Dovehawk, up 499 to 1419. That is a 54% increase. This is from the March of the Machine Divine Convocation Commander deck. Third verse, same as the first, this card only had one printing too, and it's also moving because of Bloomburrow. It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page, but you know what isn't hard to find? Players that want this to upgrade the upcoming Family Matters Commander deck, or those who want to put it in fresh builds around the front-facing commander from there, Zinnia Valley's Voice. To a lesser degree, I'm also seeing some putting Nesting Dovehawk in commander decks around a card from the main set, that is Balin the Haymaker. I see what they did there, very clever. Coming in at number 3 is Nautiloid Ship. It goes up 514 to 1179. That's a 77% increase. This was our number 13 card on the hot list 2 weeks ago when we were looking at some extra cards since the market was so hot. Last week, though, it came in at number 10, and now the card has cracked the top 3. This has been spiking due to its use in commander builds around a new card from MTG Universe's Beyond Assassin's Creed. That is Edward Kenway. But now there's another reason why Nautiloid Ship is remaining hot. It's going to be good in the upcoming Bloomburrow Animated Army Commander deck, and it will also be great in fresh builds around the front-facing commander from there, Bellow Bard of the Brambles. Gusta's Scepter is our number 2 card this week, going up 971 to 1199. That's a 426% increase if you're doing the math at home. This reserve list card traditionally hasn't seen much play to speak of, but now a Bloomburrow card has brought some interest to it. And since it is on the reserve list, a little interest can go a long way as speculators quickly jump on it. So why do some players want this? Well, they are putting it in commander builds around the Bloomburrow Buy a Box promo commander card that is Flubs the Fool. The idea here is that Gusta's Scepter can help you keep your hand empty, which would be good in these Flubs commander builds. And coming in at number 1 is Soul Spike. It goes up 1237 to 8235. That's an 18% increase. This one-print wonder spiked aggressively recently due to the increased play it was seeing in Modern, but last week it retracted quite a bit, landed at the number 1 spot on our cold list. This week, though, the roller coaster ride continues as it jumps back up. Turns out that the card plays really well with Necro Dominance, so Soul Spike has been appearing with that card in a bunch of Modern decks. The most popular one is Mono Black Necro, but the cards appear together in others as well, like the Mono Black Scam version of Necro, Rakdos Midrange, Dimir Scam, and Jund Burn. Long story short, Soul Spike is seeing a lot of play, but it is still trying to find its proper price point in the secondary market. Alright, that's going to do it for our top 10 hot cards of the week and this episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, but this is only half the story. Tomorrow we're going to be back and we're going to look at the top 10 cold cards that are out there. Not necessarily cards that are always seeing less play, but cards that are moving down in value. Might be able to find some deals there. Until next time though, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.